I hope everyone's doing well this morning. Today we're going to work on the book binding and then putting our pages together. So I have my pages here. I have cut them all to size so that you don't have to watch that. I have not counted them, so I don't know if I have enough. It kind of looks like I do. Um, and I have them. This is a red brick that I've covered in this gorgeous rose paper. This is wrapping paper, and I just put it on just to smash it down a little. So we will take a look at those pages. The book that we were looking at yesterday is not in front of me. Oh, here it is. This is the book that we were looking at before, and you know, it's too small. I can only get 2 signatures in there, and I really want to do 3. It is gutted, it's ready to go, and it will be for another project. So I got this Reader's Digest that I can do 3 signatures in. I already gessoed the writing, and I picked this to cover my spine, and I'm going to leave this brown because we're doing a vintage journal, so you know, everything in it's brown. This is the book, and these pages are gorgeous, so if I need any, I know where to go. So what we're gonna do is, I have a piece of cardstock. You can use cardboard from the cereal boxes, cracker boxes, whatever you have. And then I have cut that to size, and we'll just glue that down. And then we'll come in with another piece, which will help strengthen it. The fabric will strengthen it, so our spine should be good. So I cannot decide on the piece. This piece here obviously blends in, so it won't show. And this was a picture from the book that I want to use. I just love this picture. I want to cut it down just a little bit and still have the book page as the mat, and I want to have it here. So this would, you know, and then I'll come up with something on the back. This is the book page, but I just love this, and I want to use this somehow. So I may use it for a belly, you know, a pocket here on the back cover, because I think covers should always have pockets. Because, you know, I have my devotionals that are store-bought devotionals that I read each day, and I made pockets into the back cover because I always have you know, my spiritual items that I look at, and so they go in the pockets. So I think pockets should always be in the back, especially when you have a hardcover book. So I would probably cut this down and use it for a pocket right here, and that will cover up any anything here. So my dilemma though is, should I use this? Or, because I'm trying to bring in blue, these are the double-sided Tim Holtz papers. Should I do this and then do the entire book? Or, like, really the flowers is really what I like. So I don't know if I should do this or the flowers. And there's no way you can answer me before I do it, because it's going to be done today. And I'm really thinking the flowers, but at the same time, maybe I could just glue that, and that could be my back pocket. I really want to use this for something. And it's sturdy. It's not the book page. It's the main paper when you open the Reader's Digest book. So it's thicker than the regular book page. And with this coloring, I really do want to use it for something. And that's why I was thinking a pocket back there. So I don't know what to do. I thought this would really look good. Like I said, cut down a little bit right there when you open the book. But it doesn't really go with this, and of course it will overlap it. So I don't know what to do. I don't know. I wish you guys could answer me. So before we get started, I wanted to show you something. A pocket. It looks like this. That's my first one, so that one doesn't look so great. And I want to use this. Oh, I guess I could have used that one. I have so many book pages, it's ridiculous. So I just learned this, and this book page is small. Let me see. Okay, you go like this. And I gotta make sure you guys can see me. And I'm gonna leave the ripped edge. I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we'll see. And then you go like this, and you always just a hair shy of the fold line. Otherwise, you'll have bulk. Let's see. This. I'm trying to remember. This. And I think this is what needs to be close. Let me think. Now I forgot how to do it. And I forgot who I saw it from. It's on Instagram, and I had it so I could go back to it. Only now I came into Instagram and it changed. Yep, I'm never gonna find it now. Crap. I think I'm missing a step. I am. Okay, so this goes up. Is that right? No. Darn it. Alright, that stayed like that. Okay, now. Alright. I have it now, I think. Now this comes up here. And this comes up here. And then you fold this down. And then you flip it. And you tuck it inside each other. And there's your pocket. See? Wait a minute. Yeah. And this one is so small. Let's try it one more time. with a big piece of paper. Okay, so fold it in half that way. And if you can see your fold line, fold the corners on the one side, turn over, fold that way. I don't know why. Fold it over, fold this way. And then fold these up to this line. Fold that down, turn it over, and tuck it. All right, so what's not right? I'm about to give up on this. I cannot believe it should be. Alright, something's not right. I got points. I shouldn't have points. This is going to drive me nuts. I did it right. I don't know. Alright, we're done with that. You've seen the steps. Figure it out. Alright, so I'm going to glue this down, and I'm going to use my Fabri-Tac because it is stronger. If you have PVA glue, use that. I don't have any. I should have put this upside down. This is Fabri-Tac. It's just in the big bottle that I filled, and I just try to use up the other bottle before I start on this one. So, putting a lot of glue because I don't want it seeping out. And of course it's going to right onto my fingers, right? Okay. And I have bookbinding tape. I have things crashing behind me. This is Blue Dolphin bookbinding tape that the dog, brand spanking new, didn't even open it yet, and the dog had a field day with it. But that's not going to stop us from using it. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, stuff is sticky. It will not cut. This, oh my gosh, today is not my day. The scissors don't work too good on that. So that was better. Alright. So I'm also going to use this. And look, that is the perfect width. Although you can use, oh, perfect. You can use wider. So now I have a sturdy, I don't know if you can tell, but it's not moving. And what's good about this tape is this yellow strip comes off of it. It's double-sided tape. Alright, now's the time to figure out, and you guys haven't told me yet, do we want the brown so it blends in? Or the blue that is pretty and it stretches to the whole length of the book? I am really torn. Oh my goodness. Because I really want this, and I think the brown would look better. Plus I can make a pocket. You really don't see it anyways. I mean, the blue would be peeking through. So let's call it a waste of the Tim Holtz paper and go with this. And I do want to glue it. And there's no such thing as over gluing. Want to make sure that this book lives. Look at the back of it. Isn't that beautiful? Oh, wonder if I should turn it that way. Oh my gosh, I'm having such a hard time now. I'm going to turn it this way. It's going to blend in with the picture and the pocket. Perfect. I got a perfect fit, perfect glue. I love making journals, and I should have been a bookbinder. So there's that part. Oh, it's so stiff and sturdy. I'm loving it. So let's do this. I don't know what else I'm going to do with the cover. Obviously I want to do something and do layers. So maybe that's where I'll bring that paper into play. So I just want this to cover the old binding. And I think the best way is to glue it from here and then stretch it around and then cut it. Is what I'm thinking. So I hope everyone is crafting along with me. And for you newbies, if you have any questions, let me know. And of course, there are 1,000 of videos that you can watch from veteran journal makers that know a heck of a lot more about it than I do. But the same token, oh, I didn't even think about that. Glue showing through. Hopefully it dries. If not, we can always cover it. I want to do a layer over this anyways. But anyways, what was I saying? I hope you learned something from me. I hope you enjoy my videos. I try to let my sense of humor come through so that you get a laugh when you're here with me. But I really do hope that you learn something. I want to be an inspiration. I really enjoy making the journals. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to do a cover over it. I just haven't figured out what exactly I'm doing for the cover. I like to use the fabric like I'm doing now as another extra support to the spine. Usually when I do make my journals, for some reason the cover is always the last thing for me to figure out. That's not very even. I know there's a lot of junk journalers out there where they do the cover first. And I've always tried that and I just can't do that. I always figure it out last. So there's no rules, to each his own. I think as I'm making the journal, it comes to life for me. And as it comes to life, that will dictate the cover, so that the cover represents the journal, and that's when the journal gets named as I'm putting it together. A name will just stick out to me. So there we go. That spine is totally reinforced. And we will let that dry. This paper will most likely make its way onto this journal somehow. I'm thinking an insert like that, because there's going to be a ribbon that goes down here and on the back side. And so we may do a little layering by putting this, you know, inside with the brown framing it, and then an image of some sort, but not this one. I already have a place for this one. It's gonna look awesome there once I cut it down. All right, the next thing, we're gonna let that dry. The next thing is, let's check out the papers. I love my brick. And see if we have enough. We're doing 3 signatures. we want at least 10 pages. And I'm just going to put these like this, and then I'll come back and arrange them how I want them in the signature. But, whoops. This way. See, like these things, that'll be swapped out so it's in the first and third. Right now, I am just making sure each signature has the same amount, and then I'll change out papers as needed. Like the things that I only have 2 of, like I said, that'll be in the first and third signature. And I have no clue how many pages I have. I have not counted them. I don't know if I need to get more. So that was an even amount. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pages in each, which is just fine with me. So like I said, I'll go through each one and put them all in order, move them around if I need to, but each one will have 15. I like to keep my signatures with the same amount. So there. So I'm going to do these off camera. There's no sense in boring you. Do yours and be ready for the next video. The order that I go in, I do not sew my signatures in until pretty much last. Because I like to stitch on my pages, and I like to figure out my pockets and such and stitch those on. And of course sometimes stitch the pockets and then just glue them on. So I like to do all that. I do a lot of stitching in my journals. So I will see you on the next video. And in the meantime, I'm going to try to figure out this pocket that's got me frustrated. All right, thanks for joining me, guys.